Am I the a-hole for taking back a shawl my wife made for a bride-to-be after she was uninvited from the wedding? My wife, Lena, crochets a lot and often gives it to her friends and family. When her second oldest brother got married, she made the bride a shawl to wear over her dress in the evening. The bride loved it, and ever since, Lena has made shawls for everyone in her family getting married. Now Lena's oldest brother, George, is getting married again. Lena doesn't have a relationship with George as he was abusive to her as a child. But if she has to see him, then she is polite but distant with him. She doesn't want to cut off the rest of her family because of George. I work with George, and while we aren't friends, we are friendly at work. Lena encouraged this. When George got moved to my team, I was going to request a transfer, not wanting to expose Lena to George, as my team do a lot of get-togethers with our significant others. As it is a family wedding, Lena's mom asked her if she could crochet a shawl for George's fiancée, and Lena agreed. It was arranged that once it was finished, I would take it to work to give to George so that Lena didn't have to see him. Earlier this week, the shawl was completed, and I emailed George at work to let him know that I would bring it in today as the wedding is tomorrow. When I got into work this morning, I gave George the shawl and let him know that Lena and I were looking forward to the wedding. Come lunchtime, Lena called me to let me know that George's fiance had called her and told her that she was no longer invited to the wedding, citing the place they are having the wedding and the reception at is too small for the number they have coming, so are having to make cutbacks. However, I was still invited to the wedding. I was mad at this because they clearly only invited Lena to get a shawl, which to me is just rude. If they had asked Lena outright to make one, she probably would have done because she loves to crochet. Dang, Lena, what type of shawls you creating for people that want to fake invite you to the wedding? You must got some really nice shawls. I wouldn't mind seeing one of those. On my way out of work, I noticed George wasn't at his desk, but the shawl was. I was still mad that they had used Lena to get a shawl, and I just shoved it in my work bag. I left a note on his desk telling George since Lena was no longer invited, the shawl and I would no longer be attending either. What an awesome husband you are. On my way home, I told Lena what I had done and asked her if she wanted to go out instead, so not to waste having a sitter. Lena was upset that I had taken the shawl as it was causing an uproar in her family group chat where people were calling her petty because I took it back. Lena wants to give it back. I don't think I should. They don't deserve Lena's kindness. However, at the same time, I don't want Lena to be upset with me over George and a shawl. Am I the a-hole for taking back the shawl? Edit. I have messaged the group chat letting them know that I took it, and if they should be pissed at anyone, then it should be me. But I would also do it again because no one gets to be a dick to Lena, period. I know that's right. You do your thing. Now, if Lena, I would respect Lena what she wants, and I would give them the shawl back. I wouldn't say that you're the a-hole, but since you took it and she is what she wants to do and she has her own way of handling, this situation, then I would definitely, I would give it back and let them just, let Lena do her thing because she must know how to handle this. But I love the way you handled it. I would have took the shawl back too. How you gonna do that? How you gonna get my wife to make you a shawl? I'm her husband and I handed it to you and I see you with it. Yeah, no. So anyways, I would say that you are not the a-hole. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments because y'all might think something different. Until next time, see ya.